If you make a lot of guacamole like I do, you are absolutely going to want one of these tools. This is indispensable in the kitchen. It's only under $10. If you shop around, you might be able to get it cheaper. But this is worth its weight in gold. If it got lost, stolen, or broken, I would instantly go out and buy another one of these. Tool really has 4 main functions. This right here to cut the avocado on the back side. This will get the core out real nice and easy, very clean. And then also here there's a scooper to scoop it out. It works fairly well. Also has a tip on here, so if there's any bad spots in the avocado, it's easy to just kind of pick away at them. And if you stick around, you will see my special recipe for guacamole that is kind of like no other. You can't buy it in the stores, and it's almost better than anything I've ever gotten anywhere, including a restaurant. So this is how the tool works. You just take your avocado, of course, rinse it off first, cut around it. The tool's plastic, so we're not using a knife. You can't cut your hand, which is another plus. That's another bonus. Go around it in a circle. Avocado comes apart real nice, real clean. And for the core, that's where we're going to use the backside here with these little tangs. We just take it and just give it a, like that, twist it on there. And look at how nice and clean that core came out of the avocado. I mean, how much more easier could that be? So I'll just step aside and throw the pit away. So this is how easy the other end of the tool is at the scooper part. You can get it all out of the avocado really fast and easy. You might have to just kind of push it through the grates a little bit. You can use your finger. My hands are clean. Comes through. Anything left inside the peel, I can just give it a nice little fast pass. It's very simple, very easy, very effective. Works like nothing else. So that just took a second, and look at how clean I got everything out of the peel. Do the other half. This goes really fast. And when you're making stuff like this, like food at home, you want it to go fast. You want things to go quick. You don't want to start making a mess. Same thing on this peel here. Got like 99% of it right out of the peel. So simple, so easy. Okay, here's the part where my guacamole is going to differ from just about everything else you have made or tasted or bought. I use some pico. This is my homemade recipe on the pico. If you're interested, I'll put an end screen on it. You can click on, shows you how to make this. This is the best pico I think I've ever had anywhere. And we constantly make this all the time. It's well worth the money. It's nice and spicy and hot, whereas stuff you get from the store is not. So I'm going to go pretty much about equal parts of the pico and the guacamole here. Okay, I'll put the lid on this, and I'll put this back in the refrigerator. Now, I've seen in other videos, they say if you want to make guacamole authentic Mexican style, you need a mortar and pestle, complete and utter poppycock. All you need is a plate and a fork. And if you notice, watch this. All I'm doing is smashing the avocado down with a fork. It will make it nice and creamy and is very easy to do. Also, the cleanup when you're done is just a fork and a plate. You don't have to have some kind of special, unique crock pot thing to, you know, churn your avocado in. We're not like mincing, you know, pharmaceutical pills into fine powder here. We're just mashing down the avocado. This only takes just probably a minute or two. I probably spend 2 minutes on it. I want to make sure to get all the chunks out. But that's all you got to do is this. And now I'll grab the pico and I'll mix that in. That only takes a minute too. Now here's where my recipe is going to differ from any other guacamole you've had. I like things kind of hot and spicy, and guacamole to me is never hot or spicy. So here I have some fresh ground habanero that was used to make the pico. Some of the extra habaneros, we grind them up and put them off to the side. And I'm going to add that in with the mix here. There's a little small container here. I'm probably going to use, let's say, half of it. Don't be afraid to use a lot of habanero in with your guacamole, because the guacamole tends to tone down the hot and spiciness. So as you can see, I'm adding a lot here, but I've experimented with this many and multiple times, and I found that you have to add a lot in order to get it hot. If you put in just a little bit, you won't taste it at all. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mix all this in. One of the times I used this whole tin on just one avocado, and it made it really hot. Shared it with a friend, and snot was running down his nose. Kind of like the Jethro Tull song. Snot running down his nose. But this is going to make the guacamole hot. So we got 3 key components in here. We got the avocado, we got the pico de gallo, and we also got some extra habanero in here to spice things up. And to me, this is the best guacamole I have ever tasted anywhere, hands down. This made a creation you can't get anywhere else. Hot and spicy guacamole. Once again, this tool is indispensable. I'm not going to provide a link because, you know, I'm not sponsored. I'm not here to sell you anything like that. I'm sure you can do a quick, simple search for avocado slicing tool and find one of your own. All in, this took under 5 minutes to make this. This is the best guacamole I think out there on the planet. Hopefully somebody will try to duplicate this recipe and let me know how well they liked it. And then one final note, you can bring this over to a friend's place and they will think you are a cooking genius. I'm over at my friend Tom's place and we're about to scarf this down. He's right beside me. Tom, what do you think of the pico and also the guac that we just made, because you've had it once before?
Delicious, Fred.
You're not just candy coating it because I'm your buddy, right?
No, that's Barney Rubble quote. It's very, very good.
Have you ever had better pico guac anywhere else?
No, God, no.
Okay, well, he's not BSing us, so here it is. Here's the recipes I gave you. I'll also link to there's a awesome taco video too. I got the recipe from Tom. This what you see on the plate here that we're eating right now is costs less than $5, and in 2024 food prices are just out of control. This is going to feed the both of us right now, and our bellies are going to be full. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.